South Florida rapper Gunplay is in jail facing several charges this morning. Gunplay, whose real name is Richard Morales, is charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, false imprisonment, and child abuse. Morales is a cast member on Love and Hip Hop Miami. We are working to get more information from police with the details of this arrest, but the rapper's wife did post on Instagram that she and her daughter are safe.
Say it ain't so. Damn, boy. It's Gunplay. He really don't play. Gunplay done been arrested a couple times. I remember the most famous arrest was when he was it was the taxpayer's office. He ran up in the taxpayer's office because he felt like they were stealing money from him, and he held the man that allegedly, even though that looked like him on the video to me, he held the man at gunpoint, and it was big, nasty Desert Eagle he had. But he went on the run. I think the U.S. Marshals was looking for him. And by the grace of God, I guess that Bible on the dash saved him. But I don't know how you're gonna get out of this. I want to see what actually happened. I'm gonna see if I can find the real deal story of what happened. Let me see if this is right here.
That's gonna cut up here in a minute.
Alright, man.
Some people are saying he might have relapsed. He don't look like he relapsed.
Alright, y'all. So, let me get off because she said my phone is gonna cut off. Okay.
I mean, they didn't really show me what I was looking for. I thought it was gonna be something major. I guess that's what happened before he pulled the gun on her. It's probably a good thing his phone did cut off. But hell, you done beat charges before with it on video. Man, this is kind of crazy though. Like, I do not condone it. He's one of my favorite rappers, but I definitely don't condone pulling the gun on your wife and your girl. You know, if anything, divorce her. I'm playing. But I don't think it could have been that serious. Somebody said it was over Call of Duty. I seen that reported somewhere. I don't know what it was over. I don't think nobody pulling a gun on their wife over Call of Duty. It had to be a little deeper than that. Maybe aggravation. Who knows? But I definitely don't agree with it. But he has his history, his run-ins with the law. But he's definitely one of my favorite rappers. I remember he had a drug problem back in pretty much all his life. He always been talking about messing with that white girl. But I remember he got clean on Love and Hip Hop, like the first season of it, cut his hair, and he started changing. And it reflected in his music too. That Living Legend album he had, it was pretty dope. But this ain't dope at all. Let me see if I can find some more reports about what happened. Try to find something, detail a little bit more about what's going on. But they just saying he got arrested. They ain't even calling him a rapper. That's the part that made me a little. They're saying Love and Hip Hop reality star. I guess that don't matter though.
All right, man. Friend of the show, and we had my brother on the show a couple of times, maybe even 3 times. Gunplay, right, was arrested for allegedly, right, and it's just alleged, pointing rifle at wife holding their baby.
Now I heard a gun. I ain't hear no damn rifle. How you point a rifle? Bro was really on one. He walking around with the assault rifle in the house. Like, damn, what she did? I ain't saying she did nothing. You don't always got to do something. Some people just be out there like that, but that ain't something that just happened. I mean, we got to ask questions. Let's see.
Again, this is just alleged. I wasn't there. I don't know. Now, according to reports, Gunplay was actually arrested in Miami. They're saying he's now facing charges related to domestic violence, child abuse, and more. Now, allegedly, the 44-year-old's wife had asked him to be more quiet as he played his Xbox. Now, according, to the police report, in order to not disturb their daughter. Now, according to his wife, this led the rapper to point a rifle at her, allegedly. She was also holding their baby at the time, making the offense more concerning to police officers. Now, luckily, his wife and the child is safe. She took to social media earlier to comment on the situation. And here's what she said. She put, "I just want everyone to know my daughter and I are safe. My daughter's safety is my first priority. Unfortunately, Richard is back using and developed a very bad drinking problem.
So I guess he has relapsed, and she exposed it, and she said he got a drinking habit, and I can see that most people that are users, if they don't relapse on what they were using, they usually find a coping mechanism, something to take place of whatever they were doing before. So he was, he got a song, he got plenty of songs about using. So if he substituted it with a drinking habit, then yeah, I don't know if he was using. He didn't look too crazy in the video, but you never know. Experienced pro, you've been doing it all your life. It probably take a lot to make you look crazy. But I don't see videos of him when he was high as a kite, and you can tell he ain't look high as a kite in that video. He did look pissed off though. But let's see what the rest she had to say. Let's see what else she had to say.
Tried everything in my power to help him and love him. This is a demon he has to overcome on his own. At this point, I really believe it's too late. To summarize last night's event, I asked Richard to quiet down as he scared the baby sleeping by yelling, playing Call of Duty. He started going off on me and asking to be quiet. I tried to collect a bag so my daughter and I can go to a room while he sobers up. He didn't want us to leave, and that's where things went left fast. He was arrested last night. The weapon is in police custody. I have a restraining order. My daughter is in my custody, and I'm filing for divorce. He will never get the chance to disrespect us again. Thank you all for the well wishes and prayers. This is a very traumatizing experience. Please keep me in your prayers. And you know what?
Can't even say she wrong. If I don't play video games like that, but I have seen people that play video games like that. When my son get like that, I can be halfway downstairs and I can hear him yelling. I can be outside, I can hear him yelling on that game. So I know how intense it can get. But it sounded like she was right there in the room with them. Or because she said she went to go to the next room and he didn't want her to leave, or maybe he didn't want her to leave the house. It wasn't very clear, but whatever the case, bro, just quiet down. Now you getting a divorce, you got a restraining order, and the worst part, I ain't gonna say the worst part is losing your family, but now you gotta pay a lawyer, and they really gonna drain them. I know they did a not a parental advisory, but a screening when you was watching a new episode of Love and Hip Hop, because they were going to cover what happened. So I guess it happened while they were filming the show. So I don't think he'll be on any more episodes, but that's just guessing. He might make bail, if he even have a bail, because Florida is strict on stuff like that, especially domestic violence. But she filing for divorce, and I can't say she wrong. When somebody threatening your life, don't give them a chance to take it all day. So she's not wrong. Get up out of there. Maybe he will get clean. I hope he does, because he's a really good dude as far as music goes. He never really seemed like he is a bad person unless he's using. And I guess that's that demon part that she was talking about. So let's finish up this video.
No, his wife. And if he did what he did is wrong. I don't really like the fact that it went to social media, but hey, it is what it is, right? I
don't agree with what he's saying. Everything goes to social media. He's a recording artist on a TV show. You should have known it was gonna go to social media. Certain things you can't keep out of social media. What was going on with Boosie and his daughter, that could have been a little bit more private, but once the police get involved, somebody get arrested, guns get pulled, divorces get filed, you're a fool to think it won't go to social media. Everybody asking questions. And then she on the TV, I don't know if she's on the TV show, but it's a TV show surrounding his life. It was gonna go to social media. She just told her truth in it. Let's see what else going on.
These are tough, man. These are tough situations, because 9 times out of 10, he probably was the first call that she made, right? He probably called her, and they probably going to reconcile things. But you never know what people are.
Ain't no reconciliation when somebody pull a gun on you, bro. Yeah, we'll never be friends again. You up fire on me, we will never be friends again. That friendship over, that relationship over. If you my girl and you call the police on me because we got into an argument, yo, we done. I ain't trying to get arrested. I ain't finna be trying to sit in no cell talking about, I need to get my life together. Nah, I'm good off of all that. So nah, you call the police on me, nah, we done. You pull a gun on me, we done. So if she do reconcile with him, maybe she will, but she'll be a goddamn fool. Cause from the looks of it, he look like he trying to stop using, but that he don't got a monkey on his back. He got a silverback gorilla, cause he been relapsing and off and relapsing and off and relapsing and off. This thing beating him down.
On through. And one thing about Gunplay, if you know Gunplay, and we had him on the show, I ain't gonna say that I'm close friends with him, not like that, but we talked to him, had conversations on and off the show, and he'll tell you he admitted that at a point in time he had issues with drugs. And once you get on a particular drug, there's something called a relapse. And you may be going through a tough time or whatever, and even alcohol, and you pick that up and you turn into that same monster again.
All right, so he pretty much said the same thing I said, but yeah, all that's true. Gunplay, it ain't looking good for him. I will say I wish him the best, but sometimes we do things and we have to deal with the consequences. I don't wish him the worst as far as going to jail, but I wish him a better health. As far as his wife and his daughter concerned, I do wish them the best. I'm glad she got herself up out of that situation. I know her mom used to say, he's not the man for you. I guess mom was right. Mom seen it. I don't know why she didn't see it, but mom definitely seen it. I hope he doesn't lose the relationship he has with his daughter. I know losing that while you're on drugs and everything else going on, that can be a very detrimental thing to lose, and it can put you down to even darker, deeper holes. So he might have lost his wife, but maybe holding on to the relationship with his daughter will give him something to look forward to, hold on to, and maybe try to rise and salvage. Let me know your thoughts, comments, criticism. You agree with me, you disagree with me. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. See you next time for the next video. Peace.